Why do the most intelligent people, the ones who think deeply, feel deeply, often find themselves alone? Not just alone physically, but emotionally, intellectually, spiritually. Is it arrogance, a flaw in their personality, or something deeper? In this video, we're going beyond cliches, beyond IQ scores and internet psychology. We're going to explore a more nuanced truth, a truth that might not just explain your loneliness, but help you understand it, and maybe even find beauty in it. First, let's redefine intelligence, not as IQ or academic achievement, but as depth. Depth of thought, the ability to think critically, connect ideas, see patterns others miss. Depth of perception, noticing what others overlook, reading between the lines, feeling atmospheres, and depth of emotion, experiencing feelings intensely, being sensitive to suffering, beauty, and injustice. This kind of intelligence doesn't always show up in test scores. It shows up in late-night thoughts, in silent observations, in the questions you can't stop asking. And people with this depth often find themselves on the edges of things, watching, wondering, not because they don't want to belong, but because they see too much to fit easily into the surface of life. Modern life is a performance. Social media, networking events, even casual conversations. They often come with unspoken scripts. Smile, be witty, be agreeable, don't go too deep, don't make it awkward. But for intelligent, introspective people, this script can feel draining, the jokes feel hollow, the conversations predictable, the topics recycled. You're not trying to be difficult. You're just craving authenticity. You want real conversations, ideas that matter, emotions that aren't edited for public consumption. And when that's not available, something inside you checks out. It's not that you're antisocial, you're anti-superficial. So you start to withdraw, not out of bitterness, but out of honesty. Solitude isn't loneliness. For deep thinkers, solitude is often a necessity. It's where the mind breathes, where insights form, where creativity happens. In solitude, you don't have to perform, you don't have to explain yourself, you just are. You read, you write, you reflect. And in those quiet moments, something beautiful happens. You feel connected to something bigger. Maybe it's art, or nature, or philosophy. Solitude becomes a source of meaning, a sacred space. As Schopenhauer said, a man can be himself only so long as he is alone. In solitude, you stop playing a role, you become whole. Society isn't built for depth, it's built for speed, convenience, conformity. The loudest voices rise, the simplest narratives win. Complexity, that's inconvenient. So when you ask uncomfortable questions, or express unpopular truths, you're often met with silence or resistance. The world favors echo chambers, not nuance, so it's no surprise that people who think differently often feel like they don't belong. But here's the key, that doesn't mean you're wrong. It means you see what others don't or won't, and that clarity comes with a cost. But solitude has a shadow. The deeper your inner world, the harder it can be to explain it. Over time, you may start to feel misunderstood or invisible. You pull away to protect yourself, but sometimes you end up cutting yourself off. Even the most intelligent people need connection, not a crowd, not validation, but witnessing. Someone who sees you, hears you, gets it. And those people exist, even if they're rare. The trick is to find your people, instead of trying to fit in where you don't belong. So what can you do? You don't have to change who you are, but you can choose how you engage. You can stop chasing approval from people who don't see you. You can build your own community, even if it's small, even if it's just one other person. One deep conversation is worth more than 1,000 shallow ones. And most importantly, you can stop seeing your solitude as a weakness and start seeing it as a strength, a sign of inner richness, of self-awareness, of integrity. Your depth may distance you from the crowd, but it brings you closer to truth. And if you hold on to that, you're never really alone. If this video resonated with you, maybe you're not lonely because there's something wrong with you. Maybe you're lonely because you're awake. And in a world that's half asleep, that can feel isolating. But trust me, you're not the only one. There are others like you. Keep searching, keep creating, and don't ever shrink your mind to fit a smaller world. Stay deep, stay human, stay you. If it made you feel seen or helped you understand something you've always felt but couldn't put into words, consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you want more content like this, slow, thoughtful humans, subscribe.